everybody. Welcome to the SheepDex channel. Today I would like to introduce you to what is range order. The only range order on the Ethereum chain is Uniswap's range order. SheepDex is the first DEX on the BSC to have range order. So what is range order? Concentrated liquidity is the key concept of range order. In range order, LP can choose a custom price range when providing liquidity, allowing funds to be concentrated in the area where most trading activity takes place. Concentrated liquidity provides better capital efficiency for LP. Let's take a quick example to better understand it. Alice and Bob decided to provide liquidity in the BNB and Bust pools of SheepDex range order with $10,000 each, and the current price of BNB is $500. Alice divides all her funds between BNB and Bust and deposits funds in any price range, pledging 5,000 Bust and 10 BNB. And Bob provide that capital in a price range of 450 to 550. He deposited 500 Bust and 5 BNB, totaling $3,000, and kept the remaining $7,000 for other purposes. As long as Bust price for BNB stays in the 450 to 550 range, they all earn the same transaction fees. This means Bob only has to provide 30% of Alice's funding. Everyone gets the same return, making Bob's money 21 times more efficient than Alice's. Most importantly, Bob reduces the risk of his overall capital. The probability of BNB falling to $0 is extremely low. Let's say that's true. Bob and Alice's liquidity will all become BNB. Although they would both lose their entire capital, Bob puts a much smaller amount at risk. LPs in more stable pools will most likely provide liquidity in particularly narrow ranges. If the $25 million currently held in the Pancake BNB/Bust pool were instead concentrated between 450 to 550 price range in SheepDex, it will provide the same depth as $5 billion in Pancake as long as the prices stay within that range. When SheepDex range order launches, the maximum capital efficiency will be 4,000 times compared to other DEXs. SheepDex range order also introduces the concept of active liquidity. If the price of assets traded in a specific liquidity pool moves outside of the LP's price range, the LP's liquidity is effectively removed from the pool and stops earning fees. When this happens, the LP's liquidity shifts completely towards one of the assets, and they end up holding only one of them. At this point, the LP can either wait until the market price moves back into their specified price range, or they may decide to update the range to the current price range, although it's possible that there will be no liquidity at the specific price range. In practice, this would create enormous opportunity for LPs to indeed provide liquidity to that price range and start collecting all transaction fees. From the game theory point of view, we should be able to see a reasonable distribution of capital. With some LPs focusing on narrow price ranges, others focusing on less likely but more profitable ranges, and yet another ones choosing to update their price range if the price moves out of their previous range. Range limit orders is the next feature enabled by concentrated liquidity. This allows LPs to provide a single token as liquidity in a custom price range above or below the current market price. When the market price enters into a specified range, one asset is sold for another along a smooth curve, while still earning swap fees in the process. LPs can also decide to provide liquidity in multiple price ranges that may or may not overlap. As each LP can basically create their own price curve, the liquidity positions are no longer fungible and cannot be represented by well-known BIP20 LP tokens. Instead, providing liquidity is tracked by non-fungible BIP721 tokens. Despite this, it looks like LP positions that falls within the same price range will be able to be represented by BIP20 tokens either via peripheral contracts or through other partner protocols. In addition, transaction fees are no longer automatically reinvested back into the liquidity pool on LP's behalf. Instead, peripheral contracts can be created to offer such functionality. The next new feature is flexibility when it comes to transaction fees. Instead of offering the standard transaction fee of 0.3% no for other DEXs, range order initially offers three separate fee tiers: 0.1%, 0.2% and 0.5%. This allows LPs to choose the pools according to the risk they are willing to take. It looks like SheepDex range order can become a game changer when it comes to AMMs. It basically combines the benefits of a standard AMM with the benefits of a stable asset AMM, all of this while making capital more efficient. This makes range order a super flexible protocol, able to accommodate a whole range of different assets. So that's it for today, so be sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.